Hello there, my lovely magical gangsters. How we doing today? Welcome to another edition of the show where I'll be your host, the gangster magician in the flesh, baby. Okay, and that is what you're gonna get today, okay? Because this is gonna be a good day. We're gonna have a good one today. It's gonna be a nice, sweet read. I feel good today. Getting rid of anything that's bothering us, okay? Anything that's in our energy that's not good. We don't want it around. Beat it, okay? Get the fuck out. We chase the motherfuckers. Any parasites, we're gonna get rid of any type of parasites, spiritual, physical, mental, any one of them. They're out. Go. No more free ride. This free ride has reached its destination. Okay, that's really where we're at here. Right, Archangel Michael? The free ride has reached its final destination. Okay, no longer. If you want to fucking hang around, you gotta pay, we told the people. Right, Archangel Michael? These fucking people, they're not just gonna get your energy for free anymore. Okay, you're too valuable, you tell these characters. You say, let me tell you something, brother. You're not gonna just come in here, take advantage of us. It's not gonna happen. And that's why you're balancing your chakras continuously, because that's what it comes down to. Because when you could get all that energy properly, that's supposed to be going to you, that's supposed to be leaving you, instead of how they have, it's like basically having like an artery clogged is what your chakra system. So it has to be, it's like we gotta go in there and untangle that for you. We have to do it for ourselves first, though. So there you go. I mean, we still are on the same. This journey never ends. That's the thing. You don't just end. You don't just stop doing what you're doing. I mean, time's an illusion. It really is. I've been seeing a lot of things lately saying we're not even how old we really are. I'm saying if you were born in 1982, you're actually 36 years old right now. I don't know how that even. I don't know yet. I got to look more into this. There's got to be something to it. I keep seeing it a lot. Like different stuff keeps coming up about that, and I never seen that before. So maybe we're in a new timeline. I don't know where we're at here, but we're somewhere. Okay. So what else is it we need to know? They're saying that since 2019, that everything has just been a bunch of different timelines, all combined, all fucked up. It was supposed to end around that time or something. I don't know, some bullshit like that. That like I'm basically like the energy Pisces was supposed to end, but the way they did it was they got it all fucked up now. So they got it all tangled up, and that's why it's all coming undone. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't say it. I'm just trying to fucking comprehend it. All right, so what do we got? What's going to be in your energy here today for the magical gangsters, the ones who've seen it all, they've done it all, been through it all, our favorites. All right, so what do you got? You got a 10 of Pentacles. Of course you do. I mean, why wouldn't you? You earn that. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. So everything from all stages of life is now coming together for you. And that's where the 10 of Pentacles comes. All these stages. You put all the stages. You went through the 3 stages of hell, and you somehow came out of it alive. Unscathed. All right, not only do you have the 10 of Pentacles, but look, you got the 10 of Cups here. That's a nice little twofer, okay, 1-2 punch. Everything you planned for has worked out. For the most part, yes, it has. All right, why? Because you're going to stay confident. You're going to stay positive. You're going to say, I know this is going to happen. You're not going to just say, oh, well, I want this to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen because nothing ever works out for me. I don't want to hear that shit, okay? Because that doesn't work for nobody. That's just being addicted to suffering. So look at this. Now who else do you got here? You got the Emperor here in your energy. So you got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the Emperor. I mean, you are an Empress gangster. You are an Empress High Priestess gangster magician. So own your space with confidence, this Emperor says. Yes, you will. You're not going to sit here and play games, say silly things. Okay, because look, Death's here too. He said, yeah, don't play games. I'll take care of all this. Don't worry about it. Just keep positive, and I'll take care of this negative people. They got to go anyway, he says. They've been holding. They've outlived their usefulness. They're lingerers now, very much lingerers. Okay, but look at this. Tell me this is something else. My God. Now we got the Empress here. Okay, now the Empress with the Emperor. I mean, nothing is coincidence anymore. Okay, because now look, you have this Chariot here and everything. That is a nice fucking solid look. Look at it. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Emperor, Empress, Chariot, Death. Is there anything else to talk about here? Could I call it this a read? I mean, this is how can I top this? So you basically got an Emperor and an Empress here, because I just said the Emperor here because you are an Empress, High Priestess, Gangster, Magician. I said that. Okay, you built your foundation on this Ten of Cups, the two of you, and now you have this you took this Chariot movement there and took yourself to this Ten of Pentacles. And this is the end of whoever came up against you or tried to keep you two apart. Whoever tried to get in that way, Dev said, let me take care of them, brother. He says, because growth always means leaving something behind. So there's always going to be something that needs to be left behind in a situation. And are you willing to leave it behind for your Emperor? I think you will, because look where you at. You'll be rolling in a 2026 Chariot Limited Edition, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Nice. With Death watching your back. Anybody tries to mess with your relationship, Death comes in there and says, let me tell you something, brother. Who do you think you're dealing with? Pays him a little fuck and just taps him on the shoulder real fast. And they always reconsider right after that. It doesn't last long. And that's how protected you are. That's why I say you protect it. Protect it. Protect it. Protect. I say it all the time. So, what else do we need to know? Do another. That was a good little 6-piece there. 6-pack challenge, that was. It's good. So far, so good. I couldn't do. How do you? I mean, I'm picking these things up. Like, how does it do that? Though? That's what it's like. It happens too often for it to be coincidence. All right. So let's elaborate further. Let's see what's going on with you and this Emperor. See what's happening here. This Ten of Cups. This Ten of Pentacles. I mean, let's see. Let's see. Why don't we? Please and thank you, God. All right. So now you have this Knight of Cups in reverse energy here. So now we'll know what we're dealing with. All right, so this is somebody who's manipulative, unreliable, fickle, moody, idle. Okay, they're untruthful. This is a real, just a fucking... It's like somebody trying to be flirty, but like coming off so like ridiculous. I mean, like they're... And then as soon as that happens, like they all of a sudden will like, I didn't like you anyway, type of thing. Like, you know, they'll try to be nice, but then they're like that. That's exactly what this is. If you don't respond the way they want you to. Okay, and that's why the Page of Pentacles is here, because look, you don't give a fuck. You're manifesting what you want. You don't care what people like this want. You're not. Nobody's gonna come in here and act like this and think you're gonna be like, oh, okay. It's like, get the fuck out of here. That's what it's like coming down to. These people, it's like, it's so humiliating for them. What do we tell them, Kat? Tell them. What do we tell these people? That's what he says. Okay, you know why we tell them? Because they're gonna have to deal with this Tower of Terror here. Because when they come up against you, the end result will always be the same. And that's you destroying them, sending their bitch ass all the way back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. And that's exactly what's happening here. I mean, always expect the unexpected, the Tower says. They did not. They just expected what they thought. They thought they were free Masons. They thought that they controlled. God didn't control. They thought they controlled it. You did for a little bit, right? Big shots. What were you, 33? 33 degrees, right? Interesting. Not anymore, you're not. That's what we tell 33-degree Masons. Not anymore, you're not. Exactly. And they can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Brother, you know it. That's why you're trembling. You're shaking. Yes, you are. While we're over here at 3 of Cups celebrating. Having a good old time. Because now we know. We know who we are. We know how powerful we are now. You're not gonna tell us otherwise. And if you think you can, come on. Come stop us from thinking this way. Come on, I encourage you. One hand behind my back. See how they won't even fucking bite. Because they know they can't do nothing. So they have to just stay quiet until they get overtaken. The tower's going to make it happen. Eventually, it has to happen. They're making this tower happen. They could have gotten out of this easier and said, all right, you got us, blah, blah, blah. How can we coexist? No, they're not willing to do that. Okay? They can't, Two of Swords, this is what they want. They want to avoid this situation in the worst way. Act like you're not there. Act like this didn't happen because you're supposed to be gone by now. Okay? You should have been gone a long time ago. It says, but this is saying, they're stalling. Okay? This is stalemate. That's where they want to keep it as, but this tower is what happens when there is a stalemate. When something is blocked or tries to, It's not going with the flow. What do you think happens when it doesn't go with the flow? Take it over. It's not going to stop it. It's not the Hoover Dam here. This is just some jerk off trying to fucking stop shit. But here's the thing: you have 7 of Wands energy. You're in complete control. You're maintaining control. You're gaining control. I mean, there's no other way around it. This tower is making that happen because that's what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen, what's meant for you always find you. These people, they were free. Masons, of course, they thought that they could control what happens in the world. There is no God, is what they say. There's a devil, they say. If you worship the devil, Baal, they like to worship Baal. But he's just a Baal movement now. That's all he is. One big piece of shit. Baal. Okay, because he's the biggest coward of them all. He won't even fight. At least Asmodeus will stay and fight. Fucking the devil will actually fight his own battle, but that fuck will run. And that's who is eventually going to have to get it at the end. But whatever, we'll get you. Because what they have to do is they have to offer sacrifices to Baal and then he creates all the good stuff to happen. So he'll be like, well, what are you willing to sacrifice? And they always are willing to sacrifice like their kid or this, anything, just to get some selfish bullshit, thinking that they're fucking bringing this fucking jerk off. But this biggest jerk off of all, Baal movement, fucking Baal movement. Of course, in all ways, Ren ain't there now to help you, Freemasons. Not here to help you now. Your king, your god, whatever you thought you were. It's a fucking guy sitting in a thing with a bull head, whatever the fuck that is. That's what this is. Some fucking jerk off with a bull head is what Baal is. Fucking jag-off. Okay, look, 4 of Pentacles. This is all about being like stingy, breadcrumbing you, taking your energy. This is all this ever was. This is about blocking you and your counterpart. This is about keeping you miserable. It's like, what the fuck but this is what demons are. Okay, this is what it is. They're demons that did this. So it's not like you could look at the actual people that are doing it and say, oh, they're nothing. It's just demons that they're easily able to be taken over by demons. So when that happens, like when crazy stuff happens, and the people are like, oh, I'd never seen that coming. It's because a demon was able to get into them, okay? And the demon was able to do that. Demons have been creating all this bullshit. People don't do that. Just regular people don't just go killing people. I saw something that's terrible in Louisiana. It was this guy just killed like 8 of his kids or something. Fucking crazy. And shot 2 of his baby moms. Like, what the fuck kind of, like, you know what I mean? But he was an army vet, whatever. What? That's a demon that did that. It's not this fucking guy. I mean, the demon did this shit. I'm not going to say, oh, he's okay, but it's a demon. I mean, there's no other way, because the King of Cups told me. He said, yep, they demons. They try to get into there, especially like King of Cups, Queen of Cups types people, because they know that they like to work through your emotions, okay? Especially water signs. They're able to get into your energy. They could do stuff. They could make you do things if you're not protected, okay? But if you're protected, then there's nothing they could do, and then you figure it out, and then you become 10 times stronger, and then you see them for what they really are, and that's from being protected, cleansing your energy, clearing it, because these people have so much negativity that was projected onto you. Like, you were literally like a garbage disposal. You were like, they thought you were like the dump, like the toxic dump or something. I don't know what the fuck they thought, but it just was like you would never go down though. They would pile it, but you still, your hand kept coming through the fucking thing. It's like when there's somebody's in the grave and the hand comes through, this is what you're doing. And the King of Cups loves it. That's what he says. Loves it. He says, I've been in the upright a lot. He says, give me a break. I'm doing the best I can. That's what the King of Cups tells me. Give him a break. Okay, because now somebody's heartbroken, 3 of Swords. They're obviously heartbroken that they're in this Tower of Terror. Maybe it's your counterpart that's going through this Tower of Terror now. Maybe they know what they got to go through, and it's just heartbreaking to deal with. But if they see the light at the end of the tunnel, this shouldn't be heartbreaking. So this would tell me that this is somebody who's this moody person here, that fucking things ain't going their way. Not going their way at all. You know why it's not going their way? Because Ace of Swords. Because people have mental clarity. They see through this bullshit. Like I said, this is like a person that's coming up to you with some fucking like ridiculous like flirtiness that you could see through a mile away. You know that they're doing it only just to get something. And then as soon as you reject it or you just don't act the way they want you to, then they're going to say, I didn't like you anyway yet. No, insult you or something and call you a name. Okay, and this is why the Tower of Terror is here, because people see this now. They can't keep this sitting out. People want results now. This person's willing to do anything. It's a stalemate. It's like playing chess with this person. They just keep going back, back, back. It's like eventually the board's going to get knocked the fuck over, and that's what the Tower is. Okay, people are clearly seeing that. They don't care that you flipped the text. They know this person deserved it. You're just flipping the board on this person. That's all it is. You want to come Destiny swap with us? Well, guess what? We're going to Destiny flip you out the fuck away, okay? Because you're out of this game. You're fucking gone. You loser. You were going to lose anyway. Get the fuck out now. Now we'll send you out. We'll chase you the fuck out now. Take the fucking board with you. Take all the fucking pieces and get the fuck out. And if you want to fucking, got a problem with that, then come do something. We encourage you. We really do. Okay, you know why we encourage you? Because we're the fool, brother. And when you're the fool, that means you're pure and innocent. And when you're pure and innocent, that means you're protected by the universe. Because this is universal energy. This is about new beginnings. You can't mess with the fool. You cannot mess with the fool. But these people, they didn't believe in any of this stuff. They just listened to the bowel movement. They thought he was helping them. But here's the thing. Page of Swords, you had a thirst for knowledge. You know how to defeat these demons now, okay? You're going to know how to defeat these demons. Remember that. We're on different timelines, but you're going to get there. This is what you're going to become. I don't just, you're not just watching. It's like, I didn't say you just were like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go find my local gang star magician on YouTube, and then I'm going to go watch and listen to that fella, okay? No, you didn't go out to do that, but then you've seen it, and you were able to, you resonate with the situation. You were able to see how it is. You said, oh, all right. And then you understood that's what's coming. That's how basically I was originally. It's just, you're just going through it, and then you become like I am. And then hopefully the more we get better, each one of us, we all keep getting better. That's why I always say, keep doing, you being better than me helps me become better. So it doesn't make a difference if you end up being better than me. Okay, I want you to, because the better you get, the better I get. I mean, it seems so simple, but people do not want that to happen at all. They don't not want you to be better than them. That's what these people want to hold on to this. That way of thinking, but that's not the case no more. The way of thinking now is changing. Everybody's going to want the best for everybody. Okay, because that's what the universe responds to. That's the energy this fool is. And that's the energy you are. And that's the energy these things are going to be. And these fucks wanted to stop this. Because they know they can't compete with you. They had to be this way. Alright, they had to. Because look, 3 of Cups in reverse. They're all alone now. Overindulging. They're doing things to the excess. There's a loss of prestige here. That's why they're heartbroken. Going through this Tower of Terror. So this is justice at its finest. I mean, you have this Page of Cups energy. You get intuitive messages. Creative opportunities will be coming your way. I mean, you're going to be able to make things happen. People are going to see you for who you are. I mean, you've proved it now. Nobody's going to say otherwise. And if they do, go fuck yourself is what we tell them. We don't give a fuck what you say anyway. Who the fuck are you anyway? You're a fat jerk off at the end of the day. That's all we have to tell these people. And if you got a problem, you know where the fuck we're at. We're not hard to find. They don't want none. Trust me when I tell you. So what else do we need to know? Okay, so we know these people, why they don't want none? Because they're weak as fuck, okay? Because anybody has to go into a group of people and do this weird-ass witchcraft on someone because they're jealous of their destiny or they like their energy or they just hateful people, then that shows me you're a weak fuck and you don't deserve any respect at all. You're not going to get it at all, okay? So this is why they're heartbroken. Tower of Terror is showing what you are. Remember, a lot of karmic energies, cross-watchers. There's people who, and this is all different types of people. They act like they're not watching. They won't say anything. They're the low-level demons are the ones who have, like, the smart-ass comments. You have the high-level demons. They watch in silence, trying to figure out, all sitting together like, what are we going to do about this fella? It's a real problem, isn't he? Can't do anything. He seems to know. What are we going to do? And, like, fucking a bunch of old jerk-off, fat white guys fucking all sitting around a table fucking saying some dumb shit like that. Yeah, you better figure it out. Because your time is up. That's why, okay? Because the 10 of Cups is back. And that's why we're building the foundation on the 10 of Cups. It's already being built. Once you build something, a foundation on the 10 of Cups, it can never be knocked down. Never going to fall. You will never be able to infiltrate it. Nothing feels better. There's nothing you're going to sell anybody that's going to make them want to walk away from this. That's why Asmodeus is no longer with us. No longer with us. All right, and that's why, because this Ace of Wands is here. An urge to create, okay? Inspiration, full energy, all new beginnings here. There's no, none of that, what's the word? See, they want you to have these temptations, these vices, this is what Asmodeus' specialty is, okay? But the fact is, he's not able to tempt you. He's not able to do anything, and that means he dies within you, at least, okay? And that is your whole fucking, that's all that matters is you. None of this other bullshit matters, because once it ends with you. You're the one they can't beat. You are the one they can't beat. Remember that. They can't beat you. So what does that mean? If the undefeated can't beat you, the unbeatable can't beat you, what does that make you? Because look, Four of Swords, you know why you're unbeatable? Because you rest, you relax, and you keep calling your energy back. They can't use your energy against you no more. They want you to be stupid, think whatever nonsensical stuff they've been teaching you all these years, and they want you to continue to believe that, but you released all of that, and you said, no, I ain't listening to you no more. Get the fuck out of here. We don't give a fuck, all right? We're listening to Gangsta Magician told us that we don't have to listen to you, okay? Because we have spiritual authority over these characters, okay? Our spiritual rank outraised them. So we say, listen, you can't do nothing. Beat it. They can't do nothing. That's what you say. That's what I say to people. I tell them, I have spiritual authority over you. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could say. So just get the fuck away from me. And you know what? And they go. Why? Because it's what I'm saying. That's what it is. You don't have to fear nothing. They need you to fear. They need you to be scared. It's the only way they have any control. They need you to take yourself out. They can't take you out. They need you to get you so crazy, make you feel so crazy that you take yourself out. And that's why there's 6 fucking white guys sitting in the fucking thing. Oh, this fucking jerk. How did he figure this out? God damn him. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're doing. This is preposterous. How did this ever happen? We thought this was going to go on forever. Well, 2,000 years, that wasn't enough for you? Because guess what? This is a millennial war between God and his angels, and man, totally energized by demons, whatever it is, controlled by the devil. Something like that. It's in a song though, but it doesn't matter because look, 8 of Swords, they're going to jail. They're stuck. Whoever this is, they got to go. They got to go away. We have spiritual authority. You have to go. And they're heartbroken. We don't want you around. Nobody wants you here anymore. You outlived your usefulness, okay? It's a new age now. See you later. Go back to the past where you belong. All right, because now 5 of Wands are inverse. They want to be a trickster here. They want to try to come in here, and what they'll try to do is like act like they're sorry. They're not going to go out like a tough. They're heartbroken. So he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed. I should have." They're going to hope that, okay, we'll see. You talk to God. It ain't up to us. We don't make these decisions. If death feels you're okay, you could come. So we tell them, but we don't think so. But we said, don't count on it because you have this painful ending coming. So it doesn't matter. This is what you wished on us. This is what's coming back to you. What do you expect to happen? We didn't create this energy. You did. You did. All we did was say, no, that's not for us. That's for you because you created it. We didn't accept your offer. So it's coming back to you. And that's why they're heartbroken. Yes, that's why. I mean, what else do you want us to do, though? Like, do you really expect us to take the fall for you people? We never liked you anyway. All right, here's the thing, but we tell these people. We never liked you anyway. We never wanted to be around you. So what's the problem here, okay? You hate us. We hate you. Just go the fuck away. Why are you like, what? Maybe you are. Maybe you're just obsessed. That's what it is, because we don't give a fuck what you're doing. Trust me. We don't know. We don't care. We don't want to know. Because we already know what this is. All we have to see is the gist of what is happening. Heartbroken, weak as fuck, overindulging, collapse, denial, trying to avoid this. Anything else? Stingy, thieving, liar, corrupt, That's what they are, and that's why they can't say nothing, because you're this fool, this person. What are they going to say? That you're something out that you're not? No, we're this fool energy. In case you haven't noticed, you've been gone a long time, okay? We don't shine shoes anymore. So that's what this magician is telling you right here. The gangsta magician said, we don't shine shoes, we're a magician now, okay? No more shoe shining. We're a gangsta magician. We worked our way up the ladder, okay? And not only that, but you're a pure and innocent gangsta magician, magical gangsta, who's got an urge to create. Spreading your wings and fly, okay? And you spreading your wings and flying, being so pure and innocent, is why they're going to this Five of Pentacles, okay? Because these characters, they picked the wrong side. I mean, it's the truth. It's like, I don't know what they were, because then they're crying, they're begging, they have a family, this and that. But they didn't care about you, or how you felt, or how your family was going to feel about you. Especially if you die. They didn't care at all. And now they want you to care, because they want to use they know you're empathetic, okay? So they want to use your empathy against you. But in this sense, we have no empathy for these characters, because we know what they are. Knight of Cups in reverse. That's all it is. You're just bullshit. You're just paying us lip service. We don't want to hear it. Get the fuck out of here. We already know what you are. You show it. You show it over and over and over. How many chances do you think you're going to get here? When do you think you're going to just stab us in the back where we're not ready for you? Okay, because they have this Knight of Wands in reverse energy. They have no passion. They're fucking cowards. They want to play safe. They don't know what else to do. So that's why they want to keep it in this Two of Swords. They want to keep it as stalemate. They want to keep it but it's like the Tower's here to make that happen. This is a collapse of epic proportions, okay? It's a collapse. This is an upheaval, okay? Foundation shift. The foundation has been, there's a reality check. All right, and how's that all happening? With this Lover's energy, of course. You never stop being loving. Love's the only thing that matters in this world. It's the only thing that's real. Everything else is an illusion. The only thing that matters is love. That's what the universe is. This is what this is. The universe doesn't like ugly. The universe doesn't like fucking, people like that do stuff. They always get it in the end. Tell me somebody who was bad that got away with it. Like, really bad person. I'm not saying somebody because there could be people that were good, that were viewed as bad, okay? But really, at the end of the day, we're good people. But what bad person? I mean, they always get in the end in the most worst ways, too. And then love always prevails in the end. And then a new beginning comes. Upheaval. All right, and who's going to be leading this upheaval? You. The Queen of Pentacles, of course. Gangsta magician, Queen of Pentacles. You are the ideal spouse. You are the one everyone comes to see. You are the one everyone wants to be. That is what a Queen of Pentacles magician is. Yes, you are. You're great. I love it. I love it. And that's the justice here, because they never thought you were going to come back like this. They never seen this coming. They thought you were going to be at best a fucking babbling idiot walking down the street with dementia or something, fucking not knowing where you're at, not knowing what you're saying, fucking just worried about your next high, whatever the fuck they wanted you to be. They want you to be crazy, schizophrenic. They want you to think that you were this, that you're hearing things. Well, guess what? They're the ones that are hearing things now. They're the ones that are being haunted, and they're the ones that are fucking jumping out of buildings to get away from fucking these spirits, okay? Because we set them loose on them. So let them go. We give you permission now to go take them down, all right? That's what's happening. And if watch, you'll see. They're all going to go down. It's going to be the justice here. It's a spiritual war, okay? This is what this is. And now we're winning. And we're not going to lose ever again. All right, because you got confirmation for Pentacles, because we don't care about money like these people do. We don't make this the main thing. We already know we could create this. We already know that abundance, 10 of Cups, love creates all this anyway. This is nothing. These people just steal this energy to create. None of it. That's why, look, 5 of Cups, they're all regret. They're all pessimistic. They know it's over. They know it's done. Their way does not work anymore. It's the way of the magician now, okay? The rise of the divine feminine. Pure and innocent are winning this one. No more taking advantage of the pure and innocent. Not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, and you know who's going to be the one who goes down for this? This High Priestess in reverse. They're going to have the first one be the Tower, because this person is like a groomer. They groom people. Okay, they want to fucking make it like they're helping them, but they're really hurting them. They groom the people to fucking helping Emperor in reverses. This person should be protecting people, but they're fucking using their fucking it's an old-time witch. This is what this is. But guess what? Ace of Pentacles, they couldn't stop you from getting this opportunity, the abundance. They couldn't stop you from being the Queen of Pentacles. They said you were nothing because they said you didn't have as much money as other people. That's what they thought was the big shot. If you didn't have money, then you must be nothing. That's what they tried to say. They didn't take into account how good a person you are, what you've been through, what kind of stuff. No, that was nothing. That meant nothing to them. You were nothing, is what they said. But guess what? Now they're being seen as nothing. You know why they said that you were nothing? Because they knew you were a threat to them. Because this person was being viewed as the ultimate strong feminine energy. But the fact is, this was a fake. This is a fraud. This is a phony. This is somebody who's been holding down divine feminine since the beginning of time. And now they're going to be seen for that. And a lot of these fuckers are 70, 80, 90 years old. But they're going to get to see, and everybody's going to get to see who they really are. And then they could go. And that's how it'll be remembered. You ain't going until everybody sees you for what you are. High Priestess in reverse. Then you could go. After that, you'll do whatever you got to do. But you'll always be remembered as this. As a piece of shit, piece of trash. That's all you are. Taking you to the dump. Taking you to where you belong. The new day. A new day is here. New age. Okay, look. Confirmation. They completely strengthened in reverse. Completely weakened this High Priestess. You completely disarmed this High Priestess in reverse. This old-time witch has no power. They know it. They lost belief. People are stopping believing in them because people believed in them that they had power or some type of powers. They're being seen as now they have no strength, and you're over there breathing down their neck. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? And they're over there shaking like a leaf. Tell me you're not, High Priestess in reverse. And we're not trying to be like tough with those 70, 80, 90-year-old women, but these are fucking old-time witches that have been doing this for a long time. 60, 70, 80, 90. They've been doing this for a long time. They thought they were always going to get away with this. That's why they didn't want you to stay around. They wanted you to be dead. Because they knew that you were the threat. This was a prophecy. This was all designed. We wanted them to have this information ahead of you so they would end up manifesting themselves. And that's why you've been resting and relaxing this whole time. Okay? These people have completely been taking themselves out. You don't have to do anything. That's what it comes down to. No response is a powerful response. They need you to roll around the mud with them. But you're just sitting here like this Queen of Pentacles. You don't need nothing. You don't care that you said you could keep whoever the fuck they tried to let they took from you. You're already going to have new love. It doesn't make a difference. And everybody knows. They needed you to be fucking down and out, crying, wishing that you had this life, that they took your life from you. But it's completely backfired on them. Because you're this fool, magician, Queen of Pentacles, pure and innocent, fucking ideal spouse, master manifester with an urge to create. Ace of Wands. Sounds about right to me. Rested and relaxing over here. A lot of these people are being seen for what they really are. Oh, God. What else do we need to know? What's going to happen with this weakened High Priestess in reverse? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So they missed their opportunity, they lost their chance, because if they were any type of, righteous person, they would have tried to help. See, this is a person that doesn't want you to be better than them. Okay, they want you to, but see, that's the difference between us. We want you to be better than us, because we know it makes us better. This person, they are in the mindset that they have to keep people down for them to stay above them. That's what they believe is the right way to do it. And now Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they've been weakened, nobody cares about them. They could go fuck themselves. They're gone. Because Six of Swords, you're leaving them behind. They're getting left behind. They're going to be all alone, and then they're going to take themselves out. They're going to be all by themselves, and they will take themselves out one way or another. They will. So this is what's supposed to happen. They did not win. You didn't win, Teresa. You didn't win, Carmela. Okay, so it doesn't make a difference what the fuck you say. Because you're fucking finished. Lisa. Okay? So there you go. I don't know why I said these three names. They just came to my head. Somebody comes to me and says it. Has nothing to do with me. It has to do with just whatever. So maybe those names mean something to you. Is there anything else we need to know? About these high priests, these old-time witches? Okay. We have this to know. 4 of Cups in reverse. That you're not rejected anymore. Okay, you never were. Okay, somebody's suddenly where they want to choose happiness. They're walking away from whatever that is. Okay, they want to come towards this Three of Cups atmosphere that you have. Everybody's celebrating, having a good time. Everybody wants everybody to be better than. Everybody's wishing good on for everybody. Nobody's wishing bad. Nobody wants all this craziness. Yeah, we're done with that. So you keep that world. Goodbye. What did we tell them, Kat? Bye-bye, High Priestess in reverse. You can't come. You're the first to go. Because they're the oldest. So of course they are. But they're the oldest ones. So they're going to be seen for this, though, for what they really are. All right, and they're going to be seen as this. Look, confirmation, Knight of Cups in reverse. This is what it is. This High Priestess in reverse will act a certain way. Like, they'll try to act like they're, what's the word? Like, oh, like a sweet old lady or something. Like, they do all this stuff, but it's like they're the fucking witch from Snow White. They're just sitting there fucking putting whatever it is. They put poison. They don't like anybody who's prettier than them. They don't like anything. They like to make fun of people. They wish bad, but they think that they're like they get away with this. They think that it's just, yeah, well, you get away with it for temporarily. Sure you do. That's the most fun part of it. We want you to think that because we know we're going to come back and win. So we let you attack us. We let you because then we know it's all going to come back to you. So continue. That's why we want them to continue. Come on, High Priestess reverse. Take your best shot. We're calling you out. Okay? You know who you are. If we're still coming here every day and you're over there rotting away, what does that say about you? What does it say? Because Judgment Day is here for you. Okay, the horns are blowing. They're coming to get you. Death's coming to get you. You can't block this Emperor and Empress anymore. So go take yourself out, High Priestess in reverse, because they're coming to get you. Yes, they are. Okay, because there's no love over there, okay? None at all. They put everything above love, and anything that this person ever put above love, they will lose. And you know what they put above love? Everything. You know what they're going to lose? Everything. This High Priest. It was never about love. They didn't care. This is the type of person who will let Emperor in reverses molest children. They would groom children. They're willing to do anything for money because they're evil to the core, okay? They're evil. But you, Six of Pentacles, are not, and that's why you're receiving what's meant for you, and they're going to receive what's meant for them now. And they're completely weakened, they have no love, and they're going to rot away. They missed their chance. They wanted to fucking hold on too tight. They wanted to steal. They wanted to be greedy. What do you expect to happen to you? Okay, because look, Seven of Cups, this person was so instrumental in causing illusions, confusion, options, that blah, 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 everything above love, okay? This person has tried to corrupt your divine masculine, your King of Cups. They did everything possible. It could be your counterpart's mother, okay? This could be fucking an aunt. This could be your own mother. This could be any type of fucking old-time witch. This is somebody who never wanted to see you happy, always is a fucking, you see it in their face. You always knew that they were jealous of you. You always fucking knew it. And now look at them, because the Hierophant's here, okay? All right? You got the one who you're being approved. Nobody cares what they say anymore, just because they thought they knew a little magic. Well, guess what? Don't work no more. All right? Because Archangel Michael said it's over for you. High Priestess in reverse. Watch. You'll see these fucking old-time witches, one by one, they're going to be fucking flopping. You'll see. They're all old. But we want them to be seen now for what they really are. They're not going out the right way, because Archangel Michael said so. Because he's the King of Swords. And the King of Swords sees everything. And the King of Swords has seen enough of this High Priestess in reverse. Seen enough of these old-time witches. Okay? Let them go decades. Decades. Now look at them. Rotting away. Everybody knows what they are. And you know what everybody else is going to know? Who you are. And that is the true Empress. Okay? You are the one that... You are the face that runs the place. Yes, you are. And this fucking High Priestess in reverse, they are being evicted. Okay, they've been staying in your place for too long, and now they got to go. No more free ride. And that's that. Okay, so I thought that was pretty good. I feel really good about that. I feel like very confident in the situation. And this is our energy. This is our energy. It's not individual. We all want everybody to do better than us. Anybody you want the next person to do better. I want everybody to do better. Everybody it keeps going. That's the way his consciousness changes. And then we all become the best, because the best, then none of these negative energies can stay in control. They need us to fight and compete with each other. But that's not what we're going to do. We wish the best for everybody. All right, because number 404 is here. All right, mind energy. Prepare your mind for future challenges. This was all exercise for your mind, and you strengthen. That's all came out of this. Your mental strength and focus will help you overcome obstacles with determination and hard work. You already see through all this stuff 10 steps ahead. You already know, okay? So it's like they can't do anything. And other people are going to start becoming that way. Because number 8 is here for you. Angel number 8, okay, is about abundance. I mean, you are an abundant person, for God's sakes. If you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or relationships, as we all have, your angels want you to know that these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. So all this comes down to is you growing, becoming the best version of yourself. This will all come. You're going to get everything that's meant for you and some now. You completely survived. You can not only survive, you thrived through things that are supposed to took out empires. It's a true story. Goes back to the beginning of time. They wanted us to forget things. They wanted to control how we think. Freemasons, right? Not anymore, you're not. Okay, because 77's here, angel number 77's here, and that's an awakening. Not just in any awakening, mass awakening. Okay, we know you're frauds. Okay, we know Buzz Aldrin, you didn't walk on the moon. We know you didn't. You fucking rotten bastard. That one guy came up to you right in your face. They know, because that's a 33 Mason. 33-degree Mason, they are. They thought they're big shots. If you get to that level, there's a lot of evil things you were willing to do. Now you will be dealt with. Okay, you are undergoing a profound spiritual awakening. Mass that will lead you towards a path of success, epiphanies, and breakthroughs in all aspects of your life. And that's going to be a lot of different people. A lot of people that were held down, not just it, because we want that. We wish that happens for everybody. We wish everybody the best. Why? Because 1717. Because let's do it. Let's let go of the past, it says. Let go of the past. We don't need whatever this past thinking is. This is all designed, this high priestess and to keep you down. It's time to release the weight of the past and embrace the new opportunities ahead. Trust your instincts, especially if you feel called to lead others. Okay? As the universe is guiding and supporting you in this journey. Remember, this is not just about me. This is about you too. You're going to be like this. This is not like forever. See, I don't want to keep. I want people to get to the point where they don't even need me. Where they don't even want to, like they're already doing their own thing. That's what I want. I mean, this is not, what do you think? I care. I don't care about stuff. I mean, yes, do I need money to do things? Sure I do. But is it control me? No. Is anything control me? No. Did love at one time control me? Yes. Did I learn to balance my mind and my heart? Yes. And so will you. So what are we going to do? And I used it with crystals. And what crystal do we need to know? A crystal of the day. Maybe that'll help you. See what we need here. I like this reading. I feel pretty good about it. I enjoy it. You know how good that feels when I get to walk out of reading feeling good? Very fortunate when that happens. All right, so let's see. What, I don't know anymore. Smoky quartz. Moldavite, I should have said. I knew it. Moldavite's so expensive. That's inexpensive. We'll learn about Moldavite right now, so that's a good one. So it's in Czechoslovakia, pretty much. It's transformation, expansion. It's like a very powerful. It's very, very expensive. Small piece like that is like, go for any $100, $200. Moldavite is a high-frequency stone of transformation and cosmic. It's only made in Czechoslovakia, it's only, comes in Czechoslovakia. It accelerates spiritual evolution, deepens inner journeys, and expands consciousness while offering grounding support for sensitive souls. We're sensitive, I know, but we'll be fine. We're toughening up here. Okay, heart, third eye, crown, all signs. Okay, this says storm aether. Okay, I don't know what that means. It says, I open to cosmic wisdom while staying grounded in my truth. I open to cosmic wisdom while staying grounded in my truth. I open to cosmic wisdom while staying grounded in my truth. Yes, you do, and that is why you are the best, and I love you, and you're going to be the best of all time, and I love you. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.